Marcel Williams here with Elliott Wave Source, #1 source for Elliott Wave technical analysis. Today is August 28th, 2013, and today I will go over a couple of pairs, and we're going to start out with the pound yen, which I already have on the screen. So we touched on that 2 days ago, Sunday, August 26th, covered it Sunday, and our outlook for the pair was to go short, even though it had support in the form of a ascending trend line. Well, we were looking for that to break the trend line, and then we said to look for confirmation of that down move would come with a break of 153, which we saw, and then price action just continued to drop lower, dropped 200 pips after it broke that 153 level. So for you guys that went short on our analysis, kudos, and we're seeing that the pair has started to slow a bit, so we could be expecting some form of a retracement. So we see we had wave 1, 2, looks as if that's an extended wave, so 3, and then the stall we're seeing would give us that 4th wave. So we could see price action pull back some and then continue its move downwards. As stated before, our targets for this pair were set at 156 and then 141. So 2 areas we were looking for this pair to go to, as 146 would be the 100% move of wave A, and about 141 would be that 161.8% move. But do not rule out a move of this going to 149.4, which would be that this 0.382 fib line, and that would represent a 61.8% move of that larger wave A. So we'll definitely continue to monitor this pair and just see if our targets are going to be met. Shifting gears over to the pound, one of the pairs I want to cover this week. And with the pound, we see that we had wave 1 up, 2. Wave 2 is actually a 50% retracement, and now we're working on wave 3. So we see it's just a bit shy of that 100% move, wave 3 was, so if this, so now we have it labeled as 3 in that subwave of that larger 3. So our expected move is that it's going to either end here, so slightly beyond 100% mark, so a bit shy of 158, or we could see a move to 161, which would give us an extended wave. So now as we take a look at the subwaves of wave 3, see that we had waves 1, 2, which is a 61.8% retracement of wave 1, and then we have that 3rd wave, which appears to be an extended wave, extended by 161, just slightly past that actually, and then now we're working on that 4th wave. So now, as I stated, wave 2 rather, was retraced 61.8% of wave 1. So wave 4 we should see a bounce off that 61.8 fib, but it actually violated through that. So now our next expected level for this is for it to bounce off the 50% fib. So price action is currently at 155.20, and that 50% fib would be 154.59. So we're going to look to enter this pair at 154.5. So it's just slightly past that, as we do have a ascending trend line. So looking for something closer to that ascending trend line, and then the stop loss on that would be below 154, which is also that 0.382% fib. So we'll put it like 6-7 pips below that. So we can look to enter along at 154.5. and the stop loss at 153.94. And then for this pair, we're going to look for it to push towards 158. So 157.8 would be a good area to place targets, and we'll definitely see how this pair plays out. And then finally, last pair I want to touch on is the dollar CAD. Now, with the dollar CAD, have been following this for some time now, and we definitely took advantage of this pair when it was in that first initial wave that we had, first wave up. We caught that wave 3 and rode it all the way up, and then we saw a bit of a correction, and then we looked to enter this pair long again. So initially we had this as A, and then this appeared to be the B, so giving us a flat correction, and we thought this was our C wave, but we actually got caught in this as price action pushed higher to give us still a flat correction, but an expanded flat correction. So we see that A, B ended there, and then that C wave, and that C wave ended at that 76.4% Fibonacci level. So that wave 2 retraced 76.4% off wave 1, and then now we're working on that third wave. So now as we see, wave 3 extended slightly past that 161.8% level. And as stated before, wave 2 was that retraced 76.4%. So wave 4, we're anticipating a 38.2% move. So look for this pair to drop a bit lower. So look to enter along at 104.5, which should correlate with this ascending trend line. So we should see this pair drop down to that level. Then we look to go long, and we're going to look to take advantage of that fifth wave, what we have marked as the fifth and final wave. So for wave 1, it traveled slightly under 200 pips, so we're looking for the same result in this pair. So if you enter long at 104.5, look for this pair to push towards 106. So our targets will be set at 105.8. So we'd look to book 130 pips on this pair. So look to enter long at 104.5 with stops below that 1.04 level, which would then make it violating this wave count as it would violate wave 1. So look to enter long at 104.5, stop loss below 104, and target set at 105.8. Thanks for watching today's video. Any questions or comments, feel free to jump in the chat room, and assistance will be readily available to you guys. For you guys trading, enjoy the rest of your week trading, and good luck.